flies. 2 weeks done and now I am on week 3. Consistency week 3. Today is day 1. I have already covered 5.1 kilometers and I haven't done any sports. Neither have I done hula hooping. So let's get started. 50, counting 50 hula, 50, no, not 50 hula hoops, 50 squats and 30 minutes of hula hooping. So let me get started with the squats and see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 30 more to go. And today I was just confirming to be sure that it's recording because I can't believe having done everything and then oops, I wasn't recording. Anyways, so 30 more to go. Okay. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. I'm feeling the burn for my thighs. Okay, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. 10 more to go. Okay. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Uh-oh, that was quite a burn. Okay. Now we go to hula hooping. Count 30 minutes. The first week after the weekend, first day after the break is normally difficult, and I think also somehow the last day. But let's see how far I get before I start feeling the burn. So maybe let me wait for around minute. That's just going to be like a minute extra. Then get started counting. you feel like you're squeezed of time, you know, like a day, I know a day is long, but once you start running your errands, you find that time just flies. And in this moment, you realize, oh, I haven't done one activity. Then, depending on how essential this activity is to you, you can decide, you know what, maybe let me just work extra time, or let me push a little bit harder and get it done. Or that's where now the challenge comes in. But you say, hey, it's okay, I mean, I can do it tomorrow. And it's okay if it's a one-time activity that you can just do and then you're done. But if it is a consistency activity and building the pattern, then that's not good. Because once you miss one day, then it becomes so difficult to keep up with the other days and maybe pay up. Say for example, if I miss one day practice, one day exercise or workout rather, it would mean that either I have to do it twice tomorrow to feel like I'm still on track with the count, but then that means also the possibility of not being able to do it because it will be too much. That would mean 1 hour of hula hooping and 100 squats. While it might be achievable, it also proves a little more challenging. So it's really good to just try and remain consistent, build the consistency and the capacity. And yeah, that's what I am doing. And I can say that I feel good, you know, when you set out some goals and break them down to achieve. No matter how small the milestone is, once you achieve it, you feel this greatness, you know. It's like you're making progress, you're moving, you're no longer at one point. And I think that's nice. So far that's how it's been. And today I really felt like there wasn't time to do this, but then I decided, you know what, it's okay, what I'm learning currently is how to break my time into segments, allocate each and every activity some hours or some time, and then when the time is over, it doesn't matter whether I've finished or not, I have to move on to the next activity. And if it requires extra time, whatever I'm working on, that I feel like I'm still not far gone and it's urgent, it has to be completed, then yes, allocate it extra time, but not at the expense of the others. That's the hardest lesson I'm learning. I mean, I'm still struggling with that because today I was feeling like maybe I shouldn't go for a walk. Let me substitute it with something else. You know, like say today I won't cover any steps, I'll just keep on working on something else. But then I realized, no, it's really not helpful. If I have to extend one task, then it has to be on another time slot and not at the expense of another task. So you have task A, B, C. Task A requires more time, and B and C are kinda okay. You start working on A, you realize that it's not fitting into the allocated time. But what this means is that if you keep on extending without being mindful of tasks B and C, you'll end up not doing B and C, and probably also not being complete with A. So that's bad in all measures, and I think it would be best maybe if you just hop on to B and C, finish them, and then go back to A. At least according to my perspective, that's what I'm really struggling with at the moment, and I'm also learning to build around that with this consistency challenge. Which reminds me that it's currently week 3 and we should have concrete results at least by the end of week 4, which would render the challenge complete. At least I'll have response when someone asks, does hula hooping help? So I think the key things I'll focus on is whether there's a difference in the toning of muscles around the tummy, and if there's any significant changes as well in measurements, then we'll be able to see. If not, then we can say also it's a workout to just help you stay in shape and keep you fit, and it doesn't really do much reduction or toning, but we'll see. We'll see by the end of next week, hopefully. And I think also if extended for a longer time, again, we'll still get the results. The only difference is that I'll close the challenge after week 4 and have the results and deduce the response or the answer from how the results have been over the 4 weeks. And in the upcoming weeks, I'll still continue the same hula hooping and accountability with an exception of additional workouts, meaning I can now vary the workouts that I do and do maybe more focused, which I'm not doing now, because if I do, then it influences also the results, and I didn't want to do that. So only 2 more weeks to go, this week and next week, then we have our answer and we see. And today I'm not struggling yet. I don't know how many minutes I've covered, but let me not check. I'll probably check when I feel the burn. And I was also just wondering, or rather thinking out aloud, is there any activity or any task that you committed to doing consistently without failure, or at least maybe 1 month or 2 break, but you've always been consistent over years? I would like to know whether you have such and how it's worked. There's a time, for me, there's a year I read 20 books, and I was so committed. I felt so good, Every month I was kind of reading a book or 2 based on how lengthy the book was. And by the end of the year, I had read 20 books. I really felt so proud of myself. It wasn't easy. I had to find time every morning, and also in the evening or afternoon after lunch, and I'm taking a small break, I would just read a page or 2. It was kind of tasking but rewarding. It was really good. I think that's one thing I can confidently say I tried doing consistently, but this year not so much with regard to working out. Maybe now I'm trying. Hopefully I maintain the consistency till the end of the year, then I can count on it. I don't want to check the time, because I surprisingly am not really feeling the burn as much as I thought I would. Maybe the body is getting used to, because I remember the other Monday I was completely off. I kept dropping the hula hoop. But let's see. Still early, quite early to tell. Almost checked the time. Okay, no, I'm not checking. to now, I don't know, if I make a guess, I can say that it's 10 minutes into it, but I'm not certain. And now I'm tempted to just check. I think I'm going to check. Yeah, accurate, 10 minutes on the dot. Okay. Yeah, I've started sweating, so that's kind of the breaking point for the sweat. At least 10 or 15 minutes. Maybe today, let me try and see if I can get to the 30th mark without dropping. Uh-oh, I almost dropped it with the tapping. Let's see if I can get to 30 minutes. That would be amazing, you know? And maybe, hopefully, retain or maintain at 30 without dropping for the rest of the week. Then I'll say my body has adapted. That will make me happy. Because then I'll know that practice makes perfect, yeah? I mean, I already know that, but I'll see. The band, even with the squats, I mean, I felt the band a little bit, but not so much. Let's see. I'm also trying not to keep on checking the time. Also today the beats are different. I mean, not so bad, but yeah, also not exactly the tempo I would have wanted, but it's better. Done with the first set, 1 minute to go. That's 15 minutes. I almost dropped it. It was super, super close to dropping. I'm so determined to make it to the 30th minute today. But let's see. The time. I'm hoping that by the time I'm checking it will be like almost 2 minutes left. That will make me happy. I'm tempted to check the time, but let me keep pushing a little bit further. I think that's something that one thing I haven't been able to make my brain get used to. Like just walk on the go, walk without checking ahead or wanting to know what the end looks like. I think it somehow helps when I know, oh, 2 more minutes to go or 5 or whatever. It's for some reason the brain gets prepared and the coordination works better. That was super close. Actually thought, yeah, I've lost it. Can be serious and finish the 30 minutes without adding some plays and tricks. I'm still not yet at that level. I mean, I used to be, but now, let's see, maybe by the end of 1 month I should be able to do all those without dropping. Minutes to go. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, I did technically 10 or 9 because I had started before, almost a minute before the round minute. But let's see. Let's work with 10. I have to see this through. Okay, now when I start checking the time every now and then, that's my body saying, how long do we have to finish? But yeah, let's see. Eight minutes to go. Still, I have a few minutes to go. Not yet there. Five minutes to go. Oh, this is nice. minutes to go. minutes to go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can you pay attention to and finish fast before I jinx it and drop it? Just 1 minute to go. Yay! And it is 30 minutes done. Yeah, week 3, day 1 complete. And I have the band, you see, like website and all, but it was amazing at least. And I have completed 5.1 kilometers and hula hooping without dropping for the 30 minutes, and I don't feel the burn as much. It's very minimal, so it shows that the body is slowly and constantly adapting.